They get up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Singleton runs it in. And it's 27-0. Nicholas Singleton with his 8th touchdown of the season from 28 yards out. And he knocks it through. Barker in to attempt this field goal from 40 yards out. And he just makes it. Knocks it over. Looking at 2nd and goal. They're going to smash it straight ahead. Touchdown, Allen.
Boise State looming in the next round. There's a lot of pressure for them to get the job done here today. They absolutely took care of business.
Jennings down the middle of the field. Got a man. Touchdown, SMU. Daniels. He threw a laser. Watch this 12-team college football play out over the next several weeks. 24 seconds to play. And they keep it on the ground up the middle. Martin Jr. on the run, and that should do it. Penn State is going to win 38-10 and move on to play the Broncos.
Right. Iamale out a straight keeper, cuts back and scores. Tennessee punches back. In the final minute of the first half, dominated by Ohio State, Tennessee grinds it out, Kirk.
Second catch of this drive.
Not a defense that gives up a lot of chunk plays in the air. Buckeyes have 4 looking for a fifth. Touchdown end zone. Jeremiah Smith, his 2nd tonight. Sensational playoff debut for this freshman. Judkins, and behind all that scarlet muscle, he powered into the end zone, and Ohio State closing in.
Powerful, like I said.
Henderson breaks free. House call for Ohio State. 24 yards as the Buckeyes can begin planning for Pasadena and a rematch with the Ducks. Come out of this pretty healthy. Josh Fryer left the game, the right tackle, but he came back in as slamming forward. No signal yet. I thought
he's in there.
had gotten in. Nico working hard down that goal line, backed into the end zone. Finally, the signal, and it's for him.
It sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's a Big Ten rematch, but it feels much like a classic West Coast Big Ten.
You can call it a Big Ten rematch. In my brain, it's a Pac-12 Big Ten game for me. For me.
Historic night in the Horseshoe. This was a Scarlet smackdown.
Those are 2 big guys to be out for Oregon right now. I'll try to keep you updated.
And the bad news gets worse. Trevion Henderson is loose down the sidelines, all the way to the end zone. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena. 66 yards. This Oregon defense, and it's going to be an interesting conversation in the Oregon locker room at halftime. You wonder what Lanning's approach is going to be. Fielding has been precise. Everything clicking for Ohio State. Knocks the field goal through. Whittington shifts to the right here. A lot of time on the play clock. Gabriel from the pocket. Scanning. Nobody open on the run. Can he get there? Flips it late. And touchdown. He finds Trayshawn Holden in the back of the end zone. And with triple zeros on the clock, Oregon finally touchdown pass short of equaling the all-time FBS record. And they test the middle and falling forward near the goal line. No signal yet. He's in. Touchdown. Whittington falls forward. And they go right at under center. Toss sweep. Henderson has blockers and just gallops into the end zone. Again, Ohio State makes it look easy. Second touchdown for number 32 today.
It's dark, it's cold, it's freezing outside. Where is this?
Pressure comes. Gabriel for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Trayshawn Holden. 27-yard strike, and that will tie Gabriel with Case Keenum, the all-time career touchdown pass record.
To be able to get this.
You can get that chance in that home playoff game to clobber Tennessee, come to the Rose Bowl in what was considered a toss-up rematch game, get your revenge. Ohio State overwhelming today. And look out, Longhorns, because the Scarlet and Gray Redemption Tour arrives in Texas for the semifinals with serious steam. And for the top seed undefeated team, Dan Lanning could not have seen this knockout coming.
Instead, it's a handoff right up the gut. Tyler Crow gets a push. Touchdown! A Boise State answer. Certainly has the distance, and he's got it. So Ryan Barker ends the first half with 3, and Penn State back to a 2-score lead. Play action. Hatson rolling out. Wide open down the sideline of blown coverage. And Matt Lauder takes it the distance. Touchdown. Another blitz. Aller loads it in the back of the end zone. Jump ball for Tyler Warren. Touchdown. He's got a pair. This drive began with 9:20 on the clock. Singleton breaks free. Nick Singleton, house call. Touchdown. Hatson lobs one. That's going to be intercepted. Tyrese Mills runs it out, slides, and it'll be victory formation for Penn State with 18 seconds to go.
On a cold and snowy night in Bloomington 3 weeks ago. Right down the middle from 34, and Indiana's on the board. Snap and hold are good. That's the old Mitch Jeter. Good from 49 with room to spare. Quarter. Yeah, he's back. Well struck. Second and goal. Notre Dame up 20-3 with under 5 minutes to go. Riley Leonard has the record. Great fake and a walk-in touchdown. His 15th rushing touchdown of the season. He wants resumes of guys who've played a lot and played well. Swing pass, Price, bang down at the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. That was close. So Curtis was really the original guy who Googled Kirk Cignetti. Back shoulder to throw. That finally works, and it's a touchdown. Perhaps we're burying the Hoosiers a bit prematurely. Now a chance for a 2-point play to make it a 1-score game with 25 seconds to go. Omar Cooper, retaining staff, retaining your own players, getting players in the portal and doing the high school recruiting. Leonard takes a knee. And Marcus Freeman has his 12th win in 3 years against a ranked opponent. And the Irish are on to the quarterfinals and the Sugar Bowl. And a date with the Georgia Bulldogs. And to add to a 3-point lead. Play fake. Leonard in the end zone. Touchdown Irish. Bo Collins with the first touchdown of this game.
To stop the run, continue to force takeaways, saying if they beat us throwing the ball, so be it. He stressed their edge rushers, playing relentless, wants them to continue their intensity.
Jaden Harrison bringing back the kickoff. He brought 2 back for touchdowns last year when he played for the Thundering Herd of Marshall, and he has one for Notre Dame. Say no one does more film study than Stockton. Even though he was the backup, he was constantly in the film room, watching a lot of film of offensive linemen. In fact, he throws wide open. Cash Jones has it. 2 for 2 to make it a 13-point game. And it's good from 47. Stockton sacked by Donovan Heinisch. And a fitting ending as the defense gets a sack of Stockton to cap the win. And it's the depth. It's Heinisch, one of those who played a lot.
Game out of reach, but even with that made field goal, Clemson down 3 scores. Texas in command with 8:10 to go in the third. The 2nd and 10. Play action to Williams and Klubnik. Oh, wide open touchdown. Jarvis Green out of the backfield. A huge score for the Tigers. 4th and 6.
Antonio Williams in the slot.
They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Klubnik on the move. Fires, ends up wide open. TJ Moore. Touchdown Clemson. How did Texas lose him? Had a very good season. Missed a couple games due to injury. They will run it on 2nd and 4. And Blue breaks free past the 40. The race is on. Blue inside the 10. All the way for the Texas touchdown. 77 yards. Clemson picks up the first down or scores. It's very slim hopes alive. Here in this first round game in Austin, Klubnik has an incomplete pass, a huge hit, and it's Michael Taft, the former walk-on turned All-American, that makes a hit on the wide receiver TJ Moore to, for all intents and purposes, end this game for Texas.
Fullback 49 in front of Judkins as well as the 3 tight ends. Power formation, Judkins, easy, and Ohio State stretches and flexes. Cannot be stopped so far. First stop on 3rd down, and now Jaden Fielding on from 46 yards. And slides it inside the right upright. So the Buckeye. Pressure again. It's picked up, and on the slant, the catch is made by Jaden. Greathouse is free. Greathouse gets a block. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense comes back to life for the first time since the first quarter. 75-yard drive, aided with a penalty.
It's going to happen for Notre Dame. They need to convert, but they got to score before that 2-minute timeout.
Pressure, Leonard launching. Greathouse. Magic catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The flag will be picked up. Jordan Hancock in coverage. What a ball. You miss it, and the Irish have hope. It's good. And Ohio State, the longest, toughest postseason climb in the history of the sport. And after all that, it's Ohio State together at the mountaintop. Champions of college football. Tenth play of the drive. Judkins had to dodge traffic and then fights forward and scores! Ohio State up and running quickly again. Buckeyes are showing some pressure, don't bring it. And Ewers to the end zone, touchdown! Jaden Blue. And the Longhorns strike late first half from 18 yards out. Hang around, get some help from penalties, and all of a sudden, semifinal game's going to be dead even. Street's going to be there. Hey, throw that in, too.
Hey, if you throw that in, they're all in.
Howard, how aggressive will they be in the final seconds? Henderson can take a house call from anywhere. And look out! He just might do it! Travian Henderson gets momentum back for Ohio State. 75 yards. Wow. Just like that, Kirk. One play, Texas had battled, got momentum. Ohio State erases all that. Plays to get to 7. It depends on what they can do on this third down play. Pressure comes. Wide open is Blue. Jukes. Scores. Texas strikes again. That's 2 for Blue. This from 26. Judkins. Touchdown. Ohio State takes the lead. What a march. It's not do or die, but it's close for Ewers. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State scoop and score and dagger from 82 yards.
They've been so cool these first 2 wins in the playoff. There's a little bit more fire right now.
No takeaways until those 2 crucial ones. Sawyer scoop and score. Downs pick. Texas does fight hard. Then Ohio State has the final word. Buckeyes
options for this Penn State offense. Just 1 out of 6 on 3rd down. They gave it to Singleton, the motion man. Touchdown, Penn State. Love also a touchdown score, 16 yards rushing. He leads the way, blocking. Riley Leonard, a touchdown. First and goal from the 2. Irish trying to take the lead. He handed it off to Love, who stays on his feet. Love is in the end zone. Trying to stop this Penn State drive. 7th play. Singleton bottled up for a moment and winds up in the end zone. Second touchdown for Singleton. 8 minutes to go. Singleton, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Under 5 minutes to go. 2nd down and 8. Penn State leads by a touchdown. Leonard throws wide open. Jaden Greathouse avoided Jalen Reed and scores. 54 yards. To give Notre Dame the lead in the final seconds. 41-yard attempt. Snap and hold are good. The kick is good! Game when he really struggled, his confidence was gone. 3-man rush. Aller, here come the laterals. Warren lateraled it off. Harrison Wallace sends it back to Aller. And that's out of bounds and ends the game. Notre Dame has won the Orange Bowl, and Marcus Freeman is taking them to the championship game.
4th down and 2. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scadaboo's going to try to throw it downfield, and it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain. Cam Scadaboo. Scadaboo straight ahead, driving those legs, and in, he gets in, he is in, touchdown, Forks up. A 38-yard attempt to make it to the national semifinals and to cap a classic. Does he have it? Up, right, denies him. Sparky's got life. Scadaboo wrapped up, sent back, and then goes forward. Is he in? Yes! 335-pound Bill Norton met him. But Cam Scadaboo had other plans. 4th and 13.
It's a blitz look here. Quinn Ewers trying to audible.
To stay alive. Can they hook him? Touchdown, Matthew Golden. Second overtime, and Gunnar Helm opens it up that way. Texas's first play of the second overtime, and they take the lead from one of the best tight ends in the country.
Really nice play design by Steve Sarkisian because you're pulling Hayden Connor at guard. You're trying to make this look like...
3rd and 8. Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted. Makuba seals it. Hook 'em horns. They're headed home to Texas to